I can delete them.
Yeah, what I would do is, yeah, how far if you're fast internet connection, delete all the GTE cars and the LMP2, LMP3, and then try joining again. Oh no, you have to restart the game basically because then Steam has to update first.
Alright, so everything that says GTE
LMP2 and LMP3, that's the endurance pack.
Okay.
In the hope it re-downloads
Data
it
logging
and is then the
enabled.
correct version.
Log building finished. Data logging enabled.
And if you want, you can also delete the P1 stuff, which you find if there's something in vehicles about P1, then if you find that. And the track and the package, the RFM package.
Who's this in front of me?
Me, I think.
Ah, cool.
Cornworld.
I really like the livery on your cars. They look good. Oh god, this car feels really fat after the P2.
So you are coming out of the pits and that's the race?
Yeah, Alex, it's probably an even more extreme feeling like I had yesterday when I did GT3s at Road America and iRacing, and the week before was ILMS at Road America, so it was like the Porsche RSR there.
Yeah.
And it was like the first hot lap with the Audi going flat into the kink, rear end coming around, slamming into the wall, and I was like, yeah, I have some downforce missing.
Yeah. Yeah,
yes,
it
it
is.
was with me at Indy. I did the academy races with a shit car, and now jumped in GT3. It felt like a whole new track. I don't know. I was missing every braking point. Yeah, and actually for the wet racing, I mean, if it's wet, you can move your brake bias towards the rear. That helps.
Yeah.
If you are struggling with braking. Not much, but a bit. In my setup, it's a bit more front than in Alex's setup.
Yeah, I think I've been running like 52 or something on my brake bias.
Yeah, I have a 53.3 at start. Of course, I lower it.
Yeah. This track's a bit of a killer for front locking, so you got to be a little careful sometimes.
I don't know. I almost never lock up on this.
I find going into the last corner, just because of the kind of the angle of the corner, I can take 2% out of my tyres in one braking zone by locking up.
I have to say I never struggled with breaking into sunset with locking up, but I struggled a bit with the not sure that one right-hander after
That was a
after that happened.
159.24.
Yeah, I really struggle a bit, and also breaking into our tower. There also.
Yeah, you can get full power on braking there, or you lock up.
Holy shit. First lap's a 59.2. Was not expecting
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, if I get a full lap done, I think I could also drop into the low 50, or at least sub 59.5.
Yeah, this track's got a decent amount of grip, considering.
Yeah.
Yeah, first few laps was pretty bad, but now that we are running, it's getting better. I think this is almost like a sweet spot on the practice sessions, that it's run a bit, but not too much, because it gets dirty so fast.
Yeah.
When people just run out of road to exit and stuff.
It's gonna happen in the race though, the track's gonna get super dirty. Especially around the middle sector.
Yeah. I mean, depends on terrain.
I think for the BMWs, the racing line is halfway on the grass. Through like the double apex corner.
I mean, it's faster to go through grass if you are just missing your braking point.
That was a 158.81.
Yeah,
Held
I'll go for a long run if someone wants to join.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one now, I think. I'm, what, 3.5 laps in?
Tell me when you're going into back straight.
Okay. Right, just turning onto the back straight now.
I might be a bit late. I sent my setup to Corn.
Okay.
Okay. Just in time.
I'm going to the straight as well.
Ooh, running wide.
Yeah, I think I'm giving now also long run a go, and especially
That was
trying
a
then how far I can go
159.75.
with not taking tires in the pit stop. So how that develops then on the second stint.
Yeah.
Of course, if I'm not fucking up before.
I think the way we should do it in the triples, by the way, is the same that I suggested to Jan before for the P2, is for triple stinting. It'd be better to, for the first stint, take new tyres and then double stint the last two.
Yeah.
So a single and then a double.
Getting into the car with used tires is not a good idea.
No.
I think
I
with,
never
with
figured.
driver swap, we should also take new tires.
Yeah.
Are you planning double stinking tires
Yeah.
in this race? P1?
I think so.
Why? You can change them for free every time you take fuel.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, fuck it then. Single stint everything.
Yeah, then it's only normal long run then, I guess.
Yeah, you can simultaneously like change wing, refuel, and change tires.
I thought they changed that also.
I mean, I tried that like a few days ago. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean we can easily do comparisons if the pit stop takes long, if we take 4 tires and full fuel or only full fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, with an empty tank, it should take like 20 seconds.
Oh, it's so nice when you have a banana car and you have no idea what car it is.
Yeah.
The lap was a 2:00.22.
Well, I have cruised a couple laps. Try to catch up. And maybe this time we don't take each other out.
Saying it like it's my fault. God. Has anyone seen if Manu's online, by the way?
If who's on?
Manu. Or
Who's
Puffy.
Nope.
Okay.
Buffy was yesterday.
Yeah, it would be nice to get the P2s on tonight
User
if we
left
can.
your channel.
Yeah, true. Just having more of an idea.
Oh, I'm guessing that's a P2. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I guess this is the power car. But yeah, now after doing about 8 laps, I can already feel a little bit drop of pace. So I'm about 2 to 3 tenths slower per lap.
Yeah, I'm finding that.
That was a
But yeah, that's pretty much normal.
2:00.02.
We just got to make the most of our first few laps on a set of tyres.
Yeah.
That was a 1:59.88.
God, the arrow push.
That was a 2:00.12.
You definitely seem to struggle with that sector, Gozku. That little...
that was a shit lap, but maybe a bit.
Okay guys, no luck here. I'm gonna restall the whole game and yeah, let's see how long it takes.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that works. Yeah, I don't know.
User disconnected from your channel.
What part do you think I'm losing time? Because that's a pretty useful site.
2, 3, and 4, I think you're losing time. And just that corner that we went through after the hairpin there. And I think maybe the hairpin a little bit as well. It just seems under braking. You're maybe a little bit early on the brakes.
Cornwald, I'm not sure if you have seen it, but you got a message from the server.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I think that's causing problems with live timing. If there are special characters in there, in the name.
Held it.
Yeah, maybe I'll break.
That was a 2:00.59.
I'll try to see what you do.
Yeah, I'm not driving great at the moment, but...
Yeah, but still.
Just down 2 here as well. Keep it in second for this section.
Yeah, maybe that turn it. Yeah. You're going through with second?
Yep. First here.
Do you take turn 2 also with second?
Yeah, I keep that whole section in second.
Okay, I'll drop it into first there.
Yep, and this is first as well. And then don't lift for these two.
Yeah. Well, I didn't lose too much time here.
Yeah, here you're good. Oh, I tried playing with brake bias before in my stint a little bit earlier, and now I've got flat spots and I can feel them. I don't think I can go any further forward than like 53.
Yeah, you really should. I mean, I used that for a couple laps, then I drop it.
Mm. Oh. That was awful. I've screwed that corner up twice in a row now.
Yeah, it's easy to screw up.
That was a 2:00.17.
Maybe I can a bit, yeah. Keeping it on second through turn 2.
Yeah, you lose quite a bit of time in this car from gear shifting. So you got to kind of limit where you change gears. So like I stay in fourth from the first corner to the second corner. I don't shift up to fifth like a lot of people do. I just let it rev out.
Yeah, I don't either. But you keep it through turn 1?
Yeah, fourth through turn 1.
Okay, I drop it to third.
Yeah, you can if you're running like your momentums. Like you don't want to keep your momentum up or you're running in too deep. Because it will rotate the car quite nicely if you're going to overshoot.
How about that corner? Do you keep it third?
No, I dropped down to second.
Okay.
Just to get the rotation.
Yeah.
Locking up again, fuck.
That was a 2:00.35.
Too much. I mean, well, shit.
Oh, I've gone. Shit.
Yeah. I got
Did you guys
slight damage.
kill each other again or what?
No, we
I
both
killed myself.
lost it in different places.
But yeah, at least now I have also somebody to drive with. You spawn again, Alex, or
No, I'm
just
waiting.
wait first?
I need something to chase.
Yeah, yesterday at the end, when I stopped practicing, there was quite a nice train of all the Germans that were on the server at that time, in all in the Porsches.
Let me guess, Friend Simulator. Must have been, right? Just got killed by a P2. I didn't even fucking see him.
Yeah, because he was probably still a banana car,
Yeah.
at least for me. Yeah, that's often a problem when you're doing long run practice and people keep joining the server, especially in the faster class, and you can't see them properly because they are in the banana box car.
I think
Log building finished.
I think that was probably my fault, but I'll have a look.
Yeah, I have to move my braking point into turn.
That was kind of dumb.
What?
You know the kinks like towards the kind of final chicane bit onto the back straight. Yeah, he went down the inside there, but like super late.
Yeah, I think there you should normally go to the outside, because then you have the inside for the chicane in the P2. Would be more like my suggestion what to do if I would be driving a P2.
Yeah, well,
but yeah, it's better things like that happen actually in practice when it's about nothing. Maybe, yeah, you fucked up your long run practice, but definitely better than that happens in race. And now he knows probably for the race he can't dive in there that late.
No, he will do that in race. You have to be careful of that.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is with the GT car, you stay to the right curb and then you go to the left curb. So he thought there's maybe an opening.
Yeah, I got some air damage.
you could take it to a half stint, I suppose.
I feel like I drift a bit wide, not dropping it first.
Use the brake pedal to load the front axle.
But basically, it's just brake.
Yeah, trail brake. But like,
Yeah.
that's because it's a Porsche, it wants to understeer. So you kind of got to find a way of counteracting it, and the best I've found is really trail brake it through an apex.
Oh, I mean, I have some damage in front, and maybe flat spots.
Hmm.
Alex, can you take me around for a few laps?
Yeah, can do.
I still struggle in the... I think I'm losing the most time in the last... especially in the last corner.
Okay, go out on track and I'll spectate. It'll probably be easier.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so for turn 2, there's a cone on the side, and you should be going 4th and then down to 2nd. Don't bother shifting up to 5th usually.
Okay.
It's just kind of a wasted shift because you have to go
Yeah,
straight back
and,
down
for
again.
me, shifting in fifth just gets me to go into neutral.
And then yeah, leave this one in fifth as well, and brake at 400. That corner there, you can go all four wheels on the curb, and take the yellow sausage curb. It doesn't penalise you, so
Okay.
yeah. And here is, you want to brake just a little bit before the 300 mark. And
Oh, fuck.
yeah, if you need to get it turned in, you can use first gear as well. Just down 2 here.
Do you break into 300? Into hairpin?
No, I'm braking at
No, no,
400.
The corner after it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Obviously flat through these, and then for the chicane it's down 2, and then down 1 before the one onto the back straight. Yeah, you can go quite a way over those curbs as well. I go probably 3/4 of the car over the curb, because it's nice and flat to be able to do that.
Okay.
And now, last corner, from 6th, you want to go to 3rd and just roll the brake in and kind of have a blend mid-corner. And it's all about feel, the last corner. So, yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
I'll drop it down to second, just to get that feel.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be a little early on the throttle. We'll have a look next one. This, stay in 5th, drop down to 4th here. And then stay tight, aim for the cone, power. Yep, so once you get that cone, you can start applying the power. There's a cone on the fence. It's good through there. That's good through the through 2, 3, 4, like that section.
Oops.
Yeah. You can turn in a little bit earlier than that if you want. The camber will hold you.
Okay.
And yeah, try first through here if you want to. Do you find you can stay more to the right for the?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and this chicane, go down 2 gears and get right the way over the curb on the inside. Yeah, nearly there. Just need to ride the brake in a little bit more to keep it settled. You can do it for that corner as well.
Okay.
Do you mean the fast corner?
The fast chicane, yeah.
Yeah, I usually just drop it into third, and just as I'm running out of the inside curb, I drop into second.
Just clipped it.
Yeah, that's good though. You're close enough. Because it's better to be too close there. I know obviously you've spun, which isn't ideal, but it's better to be very close to the inside wall rather than the outside wall, because you need to be as far right to get the power on to let it run left.
So the lines are pretty good. It's more about the about braking and throttling.
Yeah, I think one thing I noticed is you're quite aggressive on the throttle, which seems to make the traction control kick in a lot more aggressively. So maybe try squeezing on the throttle out of the slower corners just a little bit slower.
Okay.
Because once traction starts to kick in, it will start dropping the revs and cutting your throttle.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it's a confidence track. You're doing multiple stints. Just find the lines you are most comfortable with, even if you are like a couple of tenths lower.
It's a whole other story as well. If there are a lot of cars.
Holy shit, this guy in the P2 is rapid.
I usually find that increasing traction control through the stint helps, at least for me.
Yeah, it's definitely the same what I'm doing. Probably all, yeah, pretty much all 10 laps.
Data logging
So
enabled.
after 10 laps, first increase, and after another 10 laps, but the second increase.
I'll go maybe into 7 or 8, almost.
Yeah, I'm currently on 8, and I'm already in the last third of my stint.
So you increase traction control during the stint.
Yeah. That's pretty normal in GT cars.
And
that
that's
you do that.
And why? That's why? Because of the tires?
Yeah, because of the tires. Therefore, the tires have less grip, and you pretty much don't have to adjust the driving onto it. You can just up the traction control and you use your normal, get a normal feel for applying the throttle, and just the traction control helps you to compensate the less grip that you have.
Oh, okay.
And also moving brake bias into rear, you see more braking power. Just don't go too much, too quickly.
I mean, it's just you need to know, or you have to talk to your team to have a default traction control and brake bias setting that you always revert to when you do the pit stop. Because otherwise it might turn into chaos if all the values are then different when you go to the pits. But yeah, I mean, that's something you can easily do in pit road, where you have time anyway.
Yeah, I usually start with 5 traction and then move into maybe 8.
Oh yeah, did anybody also have a massive join lag currently?
No.
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 I
Okay.
sometimes have it, but
Yeah,
not
somebody
all.
just joined and I had... Oh, and I lost the connection to the server. Wow, that's cool.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
Log
me
built.
too, the whole game crashed.
Yeah, same here for me. So, yeah, that's done.
That's server.
I guess so. that was from the server side. I just had a massive join lag because somebody was joining it. Then yeah, everything went.
Actually,
downwards.
I'm having a Steam error trying to
Yeah, me too. I
get
got a,
R factor.
yeah, I got a Steam error as well. Now it's going again.
Now it's there. Yeah,
Okay.
and the servers are offline.
All the P1
All of them.
servers. Oh wait, no.
Oh no.
Practice and practice wet are still there. Shall we go to the practice server then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? But they are empty all. I think everybody disconnected. Maybe they
Yeah, I
reset
guess
that.
everybody will join that server now.
Oh, I think there was an update to the.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
It's
Someone
downloading everything
They
again.
delivers or something like that.
I mean, that could also be what was causing the issues for McCoy, that he maybe was already on the newer version or still on the older version, and there was, yeah, something not working together.
Did someone play Dakar already?
No, but from what I've seen from several streams, do not buy.
Okay.
I mean, the idea behind it is awesome. I mean, I love Dakar since I'm a child, but the physics seem so shitty.
Yeah, that's what I read as well.
Yeah, it's like some people say it's. I mean that the whole navigation stuff and everything is extremely cool, but from what I've seen about I think maybe the car physics are still okay, but yeah, I'm more the bike guy, and I was actually looking forward to do that whole thing on the bike, but that physics just look so awful.
It would be awesome if we could do a whole race with 2 people in a car, one navigating and one driving, and then multiple stints of days.
That would be so awesome, but yeah, I fear.
That's many mods away.
Yeah, but maybe they can still fix something, but currently I guess it's nothing to recommend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as I was actually looking forward to that game because it looked promising.
Yeah, me too.
That's the same thing that the world is missing a really good motocross game since a few years.
Okay. Simon's just updated the servers, that's why.
Okay.
Ah, that was, well, I was on a shit long run, but
he said,
still.
Yeah.
again,
Yes, so-
yeah, again updated all cars, missed one config file in the first try, so the position number had not been working. So all of that for the position numbers.
I mean, it's probably pretty good for the stream and everything that the cars have position numbers.
Oh yeah, I like the position numbers.
Yeah, it's also something, some kind of detail I really love about iRacing, that they have that on the cars.
Yeah.
But the only thing I think is really shitty that a lot of the values and gauges on the wheel don't work in R52.
Yeah.
On the Porsche, I mean, in iRacing I have all the data. In iRacing you have all the data actually working on the wheel, which is really nice to see.
Well, I have a overlay on that. But of course, it will be nicer if I have some info somewhere else.
I'm trying to drive with as minimal HUD as possible, so I only have the HUD on the top from SimHQ and the other black box that is by default. And for revs and gears, I just use the values I have on the wheel.
Yeah, I have the position bar on the down. And like meter thing from SimHQ on wheel, and the like delta on top.
Yeah, I mean what I have thought about, that the idea came yesterday, that I maybe take one of my older or my previous smartphone, that I just maybe try to install some dash app or anything on that, and that I just place that in front of my wheel, between my wheel and my screen.
I could have on my second screen something, but
yeah, I could actually do that the same.
But it's too distracting to watch something. I usually just keep it blank. Maybe TeamSpeak.
Yeah, that's what I like about Motec, is you can check everything afterwards.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And
oh, it's now dark.
Weekend restart weekend.
Is it
oh wait, no, it's not.
No, it's like on the normal server. It's wonderful day in Florida.
That never happens.
Which server are you on then?
The normal practice server now.
Wonderful, slightly wet day.
Okay.
By the looks of it.
But yeah, now it looks good. But yeah, I will quickly get myself a drink and then I'm right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it's the best conditions to maybe try out some wet when it's just slightly wet when you are doing practice.
Data logging enabled.
It's almost always a changing condition. You never get like really static conditions.
There's 30% water on the track, so.
Yeah. Just having a bit damp track is like the best. At least in my opinion. Don't like to
it's slippy.
Full wet.
I like the dry line, yeah, that's good fun.
Yeah.
When we did Istanbul, it was like there was just the faintest dry line, and we were the only team that put slicks on.
Yeah, I remember.
So good. It was like.
I mean, I jumped in after 2 hours, I think. It was. It was like still a bit wet, but completely like it was just getting faster and faster all the time. It was like perfect conditions to go out and just fast lap every lap.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't like rain.
Nah, the rain in this is epic.
Yeah, it actually drives great.
Yeah, unless it's like
Crazy rain.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
Then it's undrivable.
Yeah, I mean, like it was in VLMS last season. Sebring, you just have to ask Tom. I think it was raining for two hours the rate, and it was like maximum rain. It was just crazy. And back then the raindrop visuals didn't work, so you didn't have to use your wiper, but now that actually also works with these cars now. So it's like it's even harder to drive with that amount of rain.
It was raining inside the cockpit as well.
Yeah. that was the URD mod. Good old times.
The Apex cars do that as well.
Yeah.
You get all the spray and stuff and you just can't see anything.
I mean, yeah, the Apex cars are even worse. Still don't know. I still don't know why they're using the Apex cars and not the GT3 World Series mod, which is actually the current, or at least some of the current spec GT3 cars, and yeah, much better handling and everything.
I think we should use the GT3 DLC for Nürburgring.
I mean, the GT3 World Series mod is pretty much as good as the DLC, and it has much more bigger variety of cars. You have, I think, except for the Audi, pretty much every GT3 car that raced in the year 2016.
Oh, nice.
Wanna have a new go on the long run?
Ooh. I just had a really weird screen freeze.
Yeah, probably again with that guy joining. With that Scylla there, that wasn't the all other server the same thing.
Same dude?
Yeah, the same dude. He caused the screen freeze for me.
How?
Then yeah, shortly afterwards there was the server.
Are you Tom joining VC? Or just completely no on that?
That was a 2:03.13.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing VLMS Istanbul.
Yeah, but are you joining Indy next week?
Hold on, let me turn down my engine noise. I can't really hear you. 2 seconds. I left my normal headphones at work, so I have to use my big clunky ones, and they're a pain in the arse of the Rift. You have to take them off in order to be able to see what you're doing. Sorry, Goski, what did you say?
Oh yeah, are you joining Indy next week?
No, I'm going to sit it out. I've got too much stuff going on at work at the moment.
Okay. Shepard was a bit unsure. He was like, well, we knew you're maybe gonna sit out. But... yeah, I don't know how busy boss is, but I think I'm with Shepard at least, trying to get something done.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really interested until like end of the season now for the EC.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to do 6 hours of NOLA?
Yeah, that's probably
I
going
could-
to be the best race of the season.
To be fair,
If I
I
could
actually,
drive the old
yeah.
Viper, maybe.
I actually
The
wanted
lap
to
was
drive
a
NOLA.
2-0,
I'm kind of annoyed that I'm going to miss it.
0.
I'm not really
User
much a
joined
fan
your
of
channel.
the track. I mean, normally I really like old school American tracks, but that track is just something.
Hello.
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 Hello, Simon.
Are you practicing for P1?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I should join.
Well, I won't practice this for untalented people. But yeah, I'm practicing, so.
Besides all the sliding around, there's no indication.
There's no what?
You can't see that the track is damp.
It's because it isn't really.
Yeah.
Why
It's
is my car sliding all over
25.
the place then?
That's basically low. I think the track is pretty much green.
Yeah.
Now with the server restart, there's no rubber anymore because of the dynamic track state. It all got
Yeah.
reset again.
There's 25%, or 24 now, % water on the track.
Oh yeah, and that also, so it's still a little bit damp on the track.
Yeah, so it's damp offline.
We have all those nice things that Project Cars don't have, so it's all
Exactly.
new.
Yeah. But I mean, this one works, so, you know.
Yeah, this one works properly. And it's normally the same for everybody, so...
Yeah.
You could
Very
have
true.
kept going.
The lap was a 2:00.89.
Oh yeah, and I should also reread the rules until Saturday. I have no idea if they have changed something since Road America.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah, but still to get myself back on track about
Is
the
the-
do's and don'ts.
I just pressed...
Password back on the server.
yeah.
Okay. What is it?
Conrad, with the capital C. Don't know why.
Yeah, because it wasn't a capital, was it? It was lowercase last time.
Yeah, I mean, they got to change it up a bit, right?
Yeah. You know, data security and all that, recommend you change your passwords.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
I-
put
I-
a capital C in, no one will ever guess that.
I just had a little glimpse on my phone, and it seems like Puffy might also join for practice.
Cool.
Cool.
It would be nice to have another LMP2 buzzing around.
Last night there was like 8 of them.
Mm.
LMP2s and LMP3s.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like,
Simon Christman is also on the server. He's
Yeah,
driving a P3,
Simon's
so,
in a P3.
so there we also have a little bit of an indication.
I don't think he's set a lap yet. I'm hoping he does at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh, skins are on as well.
Yeah, skins have been on for a couple of weeks now, or a couple of days. Days, weeks, they're all the same now.
I don't even know which one I am. Am I 115 or 116?
That was a 2:00.86.
I'll go with 115.
That was a fast cheese ball. I mean, the cheese balls are the worst. You can't really tell if they're different cars than you are.
Yeah. It's like a what's it on wheels. They're terrifying. But like the guy before, like I don't know what he was trying really. He stuck it down the inside of me on like the quickest corner on the track.
still think, like I said, I'm not starting, but the first few stints, I'm gonna just stay the hell out of LMP2s.
Yeah.
They haven't done that much practice, so I don't trust them.
Yeah. Well, the last time that I did 12 hours of Sebring, I did half an hour. And that was in iRacing, and then we got killed by a prototype about half an hour in.
Yeah, that's quite shit.
Yeah. This first corner, he just didn't brake and hit the back of me.
So you're basically where a spaceship like Buffy was at the season finale of the Cup.
Yeah. I think my speed increased by about 100 miles an hour. And I hit the wall. That was with the old Daytona prototype as well, so he just drove away.
Oh.
Because the thing had the thing was a tank.
Yeah, that Riley thing.
Yeah. The proto turtle.
The lap was a 2:00.77.
It was GT3 at Suzuka. I was trying to do an early pit stop to get out of the traffic. The guy behind me had the same idea, but he was braking later than me, which meant he basically gave me a little punt, which increased my speed right at the pit line, which caused me getting a penalty because I was too fast in the pit lane.
Oh no.
I was literally on the verge of protesting that guy because I was so pissed about that. Getting 15 seconds penalty because the guy behind me was a free name and forgot where his brakes are.
Oops, speedy cheese ball. Off he goes.
I mean, there should be an extra protest option alone for free namers, or free plus namers in our racing.
Oh, held it. I think my low grip pace is actually quite slow, I don't know.
I don't know, I feel like it takes some time till I find the pace on these conditions.
Yeah, I mean, with the little wetness in the track, I think it's generally a little bit slower. And then we probably also add the green track to it.
I mean, I'm 8 tenths behind you, and we have been like same time. On the
That was a
right
2:01.57.
I'm running some traction just to be safe.
I mean, I have to say I'm running my normal dry setup with no changes at all, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Maybe if I'm a little bit too aggressive, I have a little bit of slides and moments here and there, but
yeah, I just
nothing
died.
too major.
Yeah, I have the right setup, but I have like 8 traction in the start of the stint. Where I usually have like 5.
I just died properly.
Was that you in the black Porsche?
Yeah.
First corner.
Yeah, you must be the cheese ball in front.
No, I was the cheese ball that pulled to the side to let you past.
Alright.
That's a protest?
Someone's just died behind me.
Yeah, that's me. I was trying to get out of the pits, but I've given up. That was.
But yes, we are the good-looking black and red Porsches.
Okay. Cool.
So if you see us behind us,
Log
better go
building
to the right side. Oh, that was Wien. But yeah, I mean that is again
Data
something
logging
we should
enabled.
actually aim for, to not try to battle too much between each other. And if we are on different strategies, I think like we tried to do on Road America, that we at least I think our two teams, Alex, yours and mine, we tried that.
Like
if they are off strategy, that we don't just block each other and let each other go if the other one is faster and maybe currently on a full push and we are already on the other team is already conserving tires or fuel or anything.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go like the end of Istanbul where I had James in 16th shouting at us because we were battling for 5th.
Yeah, I mean at the end of the race it's something different, but for the first 10 hours... Oh, fuck! And I'm too late on the brakes.
I mean, if I see Alex somewhere, I'll just knock him off.
Thanks. Haha, who's dying now?
Yeah. That black and red Porsche following me.
It's just so cool that it just willed you off the track.
By its beauty and
Yes.
just made me spin.
Probably the RSR cars are like that. If something happens, they're always going to the race direction, like the black and red Porsche did Panthers.
Yeah. Spins on their own, like going through the S's or something. Oh, the red Porsche punted us.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing that now the internet is doing with. I mean, I don't know if you have seen the MotoGP race this weekend, Alex, where Lorenzo literally crashed in the first corner, and he was like, "Yeah, it was Marquez's fault that he crashed." Then the people started to say like, "Yeah, Lorenzo's crash, it's Marquez's fault. Rossi finishing P8. It's Marquez's fault. Global warming, it's Marquez's fault.
Yes.
The Brexit, it's Marquez's fault."
Yeah, it's like the F1 thing. I think Ericsson hit us.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. And just people were just getting completely crazy because I mean that message from Lorenzo was just so much bullshit. I mean, they didn't even touch anything.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's nobody's fault other than his for being on the throttle far too early.
Yeah, and they're gonna be teammates next year.
Yeah, that's going to be so entertaining. Well, when you think that war between Rossi and Lorenzo at Yamaha was already crazy.
That BM's such a beast.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest, for Honda it was probably the golden move because Lorenzo next year on the Ducati, I think he would have been extremely strong. And now he basically has to adjust to a bike that is getting fully developed for Marquez.
Yeah.
And they will probably give a shit about Lorenzo. Because they already have the fastest ride on Earth. Oh, and I just saw a green Porsche hitting the very dangerous outside wall at Sunset Bend.
Wasn't me.
Yeah,
oh, the sticky outy bit.
It was. I think it was Burnt Powell. It was that kind of graffiti-colored car. That's green, blue, something. Can't identify that color.
The lap was a 2:0.
It's actually pretty even.
0.09.
3 cars in 200.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy
Until
race.
he left.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are quite close together. That's good.
Yeah, he was in between us before he left.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a proper GTE race where it's just a sprint race till the finish.
Yeah, it will be. I think in the GT class it will be a 12-hour sprint race.
And I think it'll probably be like that in LMP as well.
Yeah.
I
think
don't think so.
I think that's the cool thing about endurance racing nowadays, except for LMP1. It's basically a long sprint race. I mean, it's the same in IMSA with the prototypes.
Yeah. I think we're looking at VLMS probably being quite close.
I mean, there is, I think, at least in this one, there is one pit stop that might be saved. Because the stints are like exactly like our.
Yeah, I
think
you can go up to 65 minutes.
Yeah.
It depends if you can do the extra lap or not. And on how fast the pace is. I mean, if it's a slow race and we are doing 2 minutes or slower, we actually can go over the hour. Which could at least make the final stop shorter.
Yeah, make the final. Well, no, I wouldn't make the final stop shorter. I'd put it in quali mode and just fight for it.
I mean, the first and last are like full-on sprint.
But yeah, I mean that with having a plan is probably after 2 hours you can screw it anyway, because maybe you have damage, maybe it's starting to rain, and then it's throwing over anything again and again.
Yeah, I think the rain will mix it. That's when the positions are pretty much locked, unless there's crashes.
I mean, it was like at my first prop endurance race last year at Spa. It was like that. It was always like on both of my double stints. It was like 15 minutes before I got out of the car, it started raining, and then it was like Damon was always like, stay in the car, you're doing great, do one more stint in the rain.
God, I mean, that was my first ever endurance race.
Yeah, for me it was the same. It was my first real endurance race. I mean, before I was only doing the P-Cars 2 endurance races, which are basically worth one double stint.
If that.
If that at all. Because with Leashes lately I was always only doing about an hour, and then I left because I was so pissed about it. But yes, that Spa race was quite crazy in terms of weather. Holy crap! I mean that's what happened there? So I mean, I think was it you or Tom that crashed in Eau Rouge and then the car got stuck and.
Took us half an hour to get the car back going again. We had to disconnect from the server just to be able to race.
Yeah, it was so unfortunate.
But we didn't know, so it was like, what do we do? We can't. Now it's a case of pull plug, get back in, go.
Yeah, it was so sad coming here lap by lap and still see that RSR Porsche in the wall.
Oh, it was that broke me. I'm surprised it didn't put me off.
The ignition was working. No, your button was working, but
that was a 159.91.
But yeah, after that you actually did a pretty good job and got quite up there again due to mistakes of other teams.
Are we going to be putting teams in for Nürburgring as well?
Hopefully. I want to do it.
I think I'm going to be covering for Jan again. For Motorsports.
It would be interesting, but to be honest, I have no idea how it works out with university, so...
Yeah, what I'd like to do is get our VEC team to do a 24-hour race together, if we can.
Yeah, that would. I think that would be a killer combo.
And take the Camaro because it's going to be the quickest one around there if they use Apex. It'd be cool if they use this though. If they use the P2s and the GTEs on Nürburgring.
Oh, that would be just too crazy. In my opinion.
I'd take a P2 around Nürburgring. It'd be epic.
Nah, they'll have the touring cars back out for that.
Yeah, and I think now also that BTCC mode actually got an update and there are some new cars in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they added a Subaru and the AMG A45 for the A-Class Mercedes. There's some pretty cool touring cars now in there.
It kind of makes me want to just go for touring cars, but I want to win the thing.
Yeah, I mean, Elodie nearly won it last year. driving alone for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I gotta go,
I wonder
guys.
if he's gonna put
Kids
a
are
request in
calling.
to do it again.
Yeah. Are you on later this week? Maybe tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I have to do an endurance race with AOR, but I'm
That was a
on Friday.
2:00.56.
Yeah. You know, Cole McCoy will miss like mid part of the race.
Yeah.
So we'll just do that by the two of us.
Yeah, okay, that's no problem.
I mean, we can maybe work out some sort of schedule.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah. We'll just pop in TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Alright. I think you're the fastest of the three of us. So are you going to do quali?
I mean...
That was a very weighted question.
I guess probably if Colonel McCoy gets everything to run, he's also normally pretty quick, at least in P-Cars too. So or
yeah,
Project Cars.
Yeah, but I'm also quick in P-Cars too. But
yeah,
this is a
different
bit
story.
of a yeah. And I know we're both in the 2 zeros at the moment, so.
I think it's easiest if Cole McCoy does the quali and does a double in start. So
okay.
He can get maybe going.
Yeah, and then we do the rest, and then he can come in when he's back.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing a football game. I'm not sure how much he's like willing to drive. If he's too tired or something like that.
I'll send him a message to pop on Friday as well, and then we can discuss the details.
Yeah, but maybe just plan out that we are sitting for the rest of the race. Just in case.
Yeah, I'm in for the whole Saturday, so
yeah.
When needed I can join or stay as a spotter or something.
Yeah, I mean,
log building
try
finished.
To hang around for the whole thing.
Yeah, same here goes for me.
Basically, we don't really need driver schedule, but it's good to do one, just to
just in case.
Yeah, just to maybe plan out, try to plan out a bit where you have to stop.
Well, we definitely need to know when Cole McCoy is going away. would be a shame if he's pitting and we're not around. So
yeah, but I think it's like he will do double stint or triple stint in the start.
What's one stint for you guys? Is that one fuel stint?
Yeah, one fuel stint. It's pretty much an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hour or a bit more if you just say for one lap.
Yeah, 60 to 65 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So maybe if you're a bit slower, you think just focus on maybe saving one lap. It will help towards the end if we can just have a bit of flex on the stints.
Well, then that is actually not a bad idea to put the engine in qualifying mode. If we stop about every hour, gives it a bit more power.
I would not do that.
But it also gives it engine damage, which then causes you to have repairs.
Engine damage I don't think is as much as a problem, but
yeah, it's more.
You want to push your stints as long as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
to be honest, the pay, that minimal pace you might gain for that is not worth the time you lose probably by having to take more fuel in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You can maybe play with it a bit. It's useful like that, and like lift and coast.
Yeah.
In some corners, like last corner, it helps. If you don't take it full speed every time.
Yeah,
like,
I did about 1 hour and 15 minutes on a full tank. But that's because I think part because I'm in the 20201s at the moment.
Yeah, it's 30 laps.
Yeah, around that, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we can check that more if you're in a hurry.
Yeah,
I will tell you more.
I'll send Cole McCoy a message and then we'll speak more about it on Friday.
Actually, can you post it on the sign up or somewhere that we are all?
Yeah, okay.
I'll try to craft some schedule for like tomorrow.
Great.
So we can move it a bit if needed.
Yeah, super. All right.
Yeah.
Speak to you guys.
All right.
See
you later.
See ya.
Oh wow, I'm only I'm only 6 seconds off the P2.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. But yeah, Alex, it might be that I have to be away for a short time on Saturday, but that is probably, yeah, it's most likely before I even think of getting into the car, so might be that I'm shortly away for 30 minutes or something during one of your stints.
Okay.
Or in the morning. Yeah, because it might, I mean, it might be that actually happens already on Friday, because I bought new classes on Monday and they are due to arrive, I think, on Friday or Saturday, if everything goes well, so I've got to pick them up sometime there.
Okay, no worries. What I might organise then is to have Yander spot for me if you disappear.
It's literally just me driving to the next town, getting into the job, paying that whole stuff, and getting back home.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, because I'm definitely not wearing the new classes for the race, because that is just going to fuck up my vision and everything. Which we don't want, to be honest.
No. No, it would be ideal if you could see for driving.
Yeah.
That would probably help.
But I mean, I would see, but it might be that I'm getting dizzy after a long time because I'm not used to them. That's more the main problem.
Yeah, I hit last corner. At some point of the race, I'm gonna be like, well, don't crash, don't crash.
Yeah, that was impressive, Si.
Yeah.
That was very impressive.
Caught the curb.
Yeah, I think you might have gone in there a little too quick.
Yeah. Pushing from base, I'm trying to find the limits.
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty close.
Close.
Yeah.
Well, guess who's doing qualifying?
Oh, is that your job, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
It's fine, I know I'll be safe because I'll be at the back.
Well, yeah, at least you can be out the way of the P3s, I suppose.
Mean, yeah, probably the back of the GT field is maybe the safest spot at the start. Because we in the front of the GT field, I think it might be carnage with the LMP3s within
Yeah.
us, in front of us.
That's the thing. I'll just come around, just pick off those that crash out.
Yeah, I mean, there will definitely be a few incidents, I think, in the start of the race. I mean,
Data
we
logging
should
enabled.
normally not have that massive traffic jam that there was at Bathurst, but never say never. I remember Matt Malone doing an iRacing race here in IMSA, and there was actually a traffic jam in Sunset Bend. I will try to find that video after my stint and will send it to you. Didn't look too funny, to be honest. Oh, it's you behind me. Nice.
Yeah, let's just hope I don't have to do qualifying. Not that I'm not that quick on qualifying, but the start. Oh my god!
I have to say I've done it already several times to start the car in an endurance race, and it just is just an awesome feeling.
Yeah.
Although you have so much pressure in your heart.
Yeah.
And everything, but it's just so an awesome feeling.
I mean, it's nice to start, but I mean, I'm so slow on the traffic. I feel like I make most mistakes there, and it's like, well, okay, I'll just follow him maybe, and then I get overtaken. But slower car, and then I'm like, well, maybe I'll try to pass him. Oh well, went a bit wide. Another car goes by me. But yeah, I mean, that's well, that's almost the hardest part of the race. Just trying to find your way around. But I know some guys are so super good at that. But yeah, if I get to cruise alone, I'm happy. Maybe try to change down a 30-second gap. That's like, yeah, just cruising.
Yeah, I mean, if you're driving alone, you should, at best, just go into Scott Dixon mode. Drive as fast as you can while save as much fuel as you can.
Tell you who is quite good at that is Jan. He's really good at fuel saving.
I hate it, to be honest. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I feel so shitty when I have to lift and coast. And it just feels so wrong for myself that yeah, I much more prefer to just go full flat out the whole time.
Do you have any clue how close I just got to the back of your car?
Yeah, I saw your car while it's sliding around. Yeah, I already have to brake a bit earlier because I'm on pretty chewy tires already. I'm already pretty much 2/3 into my stint, so...
Alright.
Those tires have already been used and abused.
You're still pretty quick, considering.
Yeah, I'm about second off pace from my personal best lap.
What laps are you doing?
The last, no idea actually what the last time around was. Currently I'm about, currently my delta is 1.1 off. So I'm, I think mid to high 201s currently.
Oh yeah, I have almost the same laps.
Come on, faster!
How many laps in? You're something like 20?
I'm currently 19 laps into my stint.
Okay, so basically the same as me.
That was a
last time was a 2.9, but there
2.15.
was an overtake with Alex and Sunset, which cost me about a second. Whoa.
I'm really struggling. Oh, it's because my traction control's still turned up. 5. I find in some conditions, like having traction control is just like having an understeer machine.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really notice it that much. Unless I try to push.
Mm.
Then I notice.
That's the thing, is I always have to push or I make more mistakes.
Yeah, same here for me. I mean, once I get in a rhythm, I'm sometimes in kind of like a situation of trance that I'm just driving it and I don't realize anything anymore, pretty much. And I'm just driving and I'm just so into it.
For me, that isn't like the hardest push that I do, but I like to do smooth laps that are fast, but not like I try to slide too much.
Yeah, I mean, for me it's more like I need sometimes 5 to 10 minutes to get really into my groove, and then when I'm in my groove, I'm normally pretty strong. Oh, but it's getting slidey.
Yeah, that's really slippery there.
Yeah.
Especially
if you miss it a bit, I think there's still some wet spots that we can't see properly.
Alex, I'll have to get off you how to set this Mortec up as well.
Ah, yeah. We can do it in a bit if you want.
Yeah.
I know most of the bits. Jan's the real expert, but I can tell you what Jan told me.
Cool.
I mean, I should probably also have a look into that Mortec stuff, but...
Yeah. It's a bit late now in the day, really.
Yeah, a bit late, maybe for the next event then. I mean, can you only use it for RF2, or is there also an option for other sims?
There might be one for iRacing, actually. All it is it's a real-life tuning thing that race teams use. But it's just a plugin that makes R-Factor work with it.
Okay, that's it. Might have to look at it, because... I mean, all 4 I have great setup shop, but still would be interesting also for iRacing. Because yeah, that's telemetry data I get from my free VRS account. Yeah, it's basically just analyzing lap times and lines, but nothing too much on technical side.
Yeah, I mean, really, all we're using it for at the moment is tire temps, ride heights, and driving.
Okay, 201.
Yeah, I mean, for driving I already use mostly the VRS, where it's pretty nice to have all that graphs and everything, where you're on the throttle, which line you're taking and that stuff. And it's pretty awesome because it's really accessible with having that all stored into an online cloud.
Yeah.
Where it's basically if one of my
the lap was a 2:00.16
lessons at university and that all that presentations is quite boring, I just hop onto it and study a little bit of telemetry, driving data. from the races last week.
Ooh, that was so close, man.
Yeah, the final 10 laps are definitely getting slippery.
I don't know, not that slippery.
Yeah, maybe I'm just still pushing the car a bit too much into the slow corners. That could be.
Yeah, I mean, it helps if you just maybe coast into corners a bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
with this setup, you don't really have to do that super early. Maybe it's just last 5 laps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's me just overdriving the car because I was never that far into the stint.
Yeah.
Because the last time when the server was shut down, I was with 11 laps of fuel left, so
There's still no grip.
Yeah, it's quite crazy. And that's probably also adding to that.
Remember, tyre wear will be a lot worse as well in this session.
Yeah, I mean, I'm now with 8 laps to go. I'm on 75 average wear.
I mean, I have 9 laps to go.
The lap was a 2:00.11.
I mean, it's not that bad, but still.
How much do you still have left, Gosku?
9 laps.
I mean, in terms of tires.
8.5.
Okay, that's actually quite good still.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm with 8 laps left and I only have, 74.
I mean, my last lap, well, it was a bad lap, but still I was like 2.5.
Oh!
That didn't sound too good.
No, it's fine, I didn't hit the wall, I'm alright.
Oh.
Hasn't took too much out my tyres either, so...
Yeah, I find when I spin, as counterintuitive as it sounds, I release the brake to try and keep the tyres alive.
Yeah.
Because the flat spots, I think for these tyres on this mod are fucking awful.
Yeah, the other thing as well is you tend to get a bit more, at least, steering control rather than just planing off.
Yeah.
The lap was a 2:00.99.
Log building finished.
Ooh, this ACR guy has gone quite a bit quicker than me.
Who? Is he in
Yeah,
GT?
yeah.
Is he actually in a GT car?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think ACR also has a LMP3 team.
Yeah.
Which I still don't understand. Why is a driver like Michi Hoyer driving that shit crap of LMP3?
Yeah.
Maybe he's going for easy victory?
Yeah, I think with ACR sack speed, they would also have a chance of victory in GT or LMP2.
I don't think they have a P2 team. I think that might be why they went P3.
They probably were too slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will be interesting. It will be actually a battle of two, pretty much two real-life motorsport teams: Schubert Motorsport and Sack Speed.
Yeah. Is Schubert racing in VC as well?
I know they are only racing here, I think.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't think Schubert Motorsports is actually racing for victory, because I mean they have Markus Poch, the admin of P1 there, and he's definitely not the best kind of driver, pace-wise. I mean Mark Veit is pretty good guy, but yeah, the others don't know the names.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. I need a cup of tea.
Okay.
Microphone muted.
I hate the fast section also. You never know when you want to just overshoot the corner and just save the tires and time. come on. That's a flat spot. What are your lap times?
Currently, yeah, I have to say I'm actually not that much slower now, since I'm again concentrating while I'm driving.
I'm like 1
And
point.
currently I'm only 6/10 of my personal best lap currently.
What part of the track?
I'm now heading into the final turn. And it will be about about a second slower. I'm second to 1.5 seconds slower per lap. Depends if I make a mistake or not.
Yeah, I'm maybe a bit slower, but yeah, almost the same.
User joined your
I
channel.
just make mistakes.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Tim.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that was 1 second.
So finally we have all of our team together.
I mean, we had but it looked like problems for Colin McCoy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about our team, the Team Insurgency Motorsports.
Yeah, I know.
In what server are we?
The normal practice one.
Okay. Is it dry?
No, the normal one, without try.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
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 I just did a SRCA race. It was so awful, incredible.
Was it rain?
No, it was dry, but most of the GTRs didn't respect the GT4s and
that's crap.
They just forced our lines, especially at the oval section. They just tried to push us off the line and get to just that they can drive the inside. And I got bumped so many times that I had to do 6 minutes of repairs. That has put me into last place, even if I started it, I think, in my class 5th or 6th or something.
You had it today?
Yes.
You could have asked setup earlier. I could have sent it.
I got the setup, a very good setup from someone of the Sim Racing Club community.
Ah, nice.
Well, the other problem was, after getting bumped so many times, the suspension was so broken that I had temperatures at my front tires. At any point they were over 100 degrees Celsius. No turn-in, no grip, no nothing.
Yeah, it's like 23 laps or something like that. You have to start taking a bit more easy.
Yeah, that was what I just experienced. I spun in the chicane before the back straight, and now I'm just struggling. And once you spin, you're just struggling big time. I mean, I also have flat spot and crazy vibrations on the straights now, but yeah, I'm trying to continue the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I'll just try to like stay for 31 laps while overtaking this guy.
You guys are already doing longer stints?
Yeah, we are currently on long runs.
Holy Jesus. I've done literally like 5 laps in a row.
Yeah, but we have already done a lot of practice this last week, so...
Yeah, I mean the setup is like almost done. So, well, there isn't really nothing to test out unless you test some lines or something like that.
Microphone activated.
This can't be it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, Alex.
Hello. How did the race go, AVX?
Just wanted to rate it to you. It was really bad. Got bumped many times. Most of the GTRs were just forcing the line from me, especially at the oval section. Some 370Zs also bumped me. That made that I got so bad suspension damage that my tires were constantly over 100 degrees Celsius. And in the end I got hit very bad, so I went back to the pits and I had to repair 6 minutes, so that has set me into the last place.
But do you think anything was your fault?
There was one little incident where it was not only his fault, but it was our both fault. It was at the start-finish straight at the braking zone. We both had bad braking points, and I just touched him a little bit, but he didn't spun or something. But otherwise, there wasn't anything that was my fault.
But
But
yeah,
there was.
For all that incidents, yeah, you should check the replay once they have it available and just fill in an IR for all that incidents.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, because you definitely have to make sure that those people don't get the license.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to race against people like that in VLMS or VSC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that. One guy got through.
There was one very kind guy in the mid of the race. I don't know how the corner is called. It's the little straight when you turn left to the to the very slow section. He braked a little too early. That's why I got into his rear bumper, but he let me then pass. We both got on the grass. He let me pass. But he didn't. Well, what does a little bit too early mean? It was if you go like 25 meters before the bridge. So very early. But yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. Oh, hi Tim.
Oh, hello.
Data logging enabled.
Okay, right. This guy that's gone 1.4 seconds quicker than me. No way he's on race fuel.
Ooh, that Chow.
Log building finished.
Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, not a chance. He's doing quali runs.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch his laps anyway with right-clicking his name, and you can see what he's doing stint-wise.
Yeah, I've done that. He's done a 58.8 in lap, out lap, 58.2 in lap, out lap, 58.7.
Ben is currently in hot lap mode.
Oh well.
Data logging enabled.
Fair play to him for getting the BMW that quick anyway, because that thing is a monster.
Yeah, on this track it's pretty much like a boat. Yeah, but that time will definitely come when it starts raining. Then they're just swimming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
With that big boat, they have the advantage of being a boat.
Yeah, they'll just stick a sail on top.
I mean, it's an advantage for us, but it could also be a disadvantage for us because they will crash us if it rains. That's why we have to be very, very careful.
0.9 laps left, coming into last lap.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, this feels weird.
I've done the final lap and yeah, it was exactly 30 laps. I
You're only
was
just finishing your stint.
Yeah, I just did finish my stint. And hits with a full pit stop takes 61 seconds. So I will quickly go out with low fuel and try out how long the pit stop takes if I don't take tires.
Oh, by the way, I needed to change my front tires 2 times because the temperatures and the wear was so bad. But
yeah, the wear on the 370 set on the fronts is just crazy.
But my rears, I did need to change my rear tires. I finished the race with 70 wear left on both tires.
That's alright.
I don't know, it's gotten so close getting into 31 laps.
Just have you chucked it in safety car mode?
Yeah, in some parts. It doesn't say that much, but it takes a lap time out so much.
Yeah.
Okay, my driving is gonna be terrible because I just finished a iRacing soft race, so I still have to get used to it.
Oh yeah, but by the way, congrats on joining TBR.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I've seen your first race in Imola didn't went too well.
The broadcast race.
No, that one. I think you were streaming it where there was that incident at the start. I was just quickly, because you were streaming, and I was like watching for 2 minutes or so, and you were going through the replay, and then there was that crash, and I think it was in the first chicane or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Imola's not my best track.
Yeah, going neutral on the pits.
Today it was Spa. All the aliens were out in full force.
Oh, the Spa could be interesting. 60 minutes. I mean, I'm still planning on doing that race also this week. Which car are you running? I think you're running the Ferrari in LMS, aren't you?
I did the Ford this week.
Okay,
the Ford is quick at Spa.
Yeah, I mean, I only have the Porsche and GT.
Yeah, well, if you only have the Porsche and drive the Porsche, it's just gonna struggle.
Yeah, I had like 77 on the left rear. The rear were left, so not that bad. I mean, I did one, but I didn't flat spot too much. I don't know.
So it seems like James is ignoring us in here.
Yeah.
He just joined room 1.
Is he even on the server?
I don't know, but he said that he might do also some practice.
We should get everyone to poke him all at once.
Oh yeah, like join the server.
Yeah.
Or maybe Sai's just doing it the other way and he's just dragging him in here.
That would also work.
Or they left and they know something that we don't. They beat us. Yeah, it's 25 seconds to change the rear wing.
Okay.
38 seconds to refuel and change tires. So they have changed it this late, so I don't know if it's worth double stinting now. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I was already slipping around quite a lot, so I would be more comfortable.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad if you get used to it, but still.
Yeah, if I'll single my first stint anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'll see after like my second stint whether it's worth doubling.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to double rather than not, just for the sake of...
It's not on softs. Absolutely no. You have to try mediums or something.
But
like
mediums
that.
are actually worse to double stint, because you don't have the pace to start with and you still have the same drop off of the tyre. The compounds of this are shit. It's just like...
I mean the drop off, it's pretty much the same, but the feeling is very different. It's okay on mediums. In the end, it's pretty hard on softs in the end.
I mean,
At least that's what Butterberg told me.
That was a 1.
But yeah, it might still be that we actually quicker if we are just going for the softs and always.
I'll do a pit stop, just fuel,
Yeah, I'm
to
currently
see
also
how it goes.
getting at a pit stop with 1 liter left, so full fuel.
Log building
See how long it
finished.
takes.
Are you doing that?
Quality run.
Okay,
Because
guys.
I'm doing outlap.
Only fueling is 24 seconds, so it's actually a 35 second safe if you don't take tires.
How much is fueling?
Fuel only is only 24 seconds.
Tires was 38.
For me, I took 90 liters and its pit stop only took 23.7 liters.
For me, tires and fuel took 38.
That's interesting. For me, before it took 61.
I mean, I changed the rear wing on the same time.
Okay, yeah, that could be that it showed different because it also changed the rear wing, and that is happening simultaneously to the normal pit stop. But I think tires and fuel are now also separated. I mean, I will give it another try.
Data logging
Now full
enabled.
pit stop after 1 lap.
I can try with tires. Or
But
no
tires and fuel are separated?
I think so. They are now separated.
I mean, that's so late to change that.
Wait to force strategy.
Okay, guys, I'm going to sleep. See ya.
Yes, yeah.
See ya.
User left your channel.
I mean, I'm now giving it again a try with a full pit stop.
I'm going for full pit stop now. Yeah, it's 60 seconds.
So yeah, it's separated now. Okay, then I will go for a fuel only pit stop. Tires only pit stop.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing, and in R Factor 2 I can actually do that I just, if I keep pressing the button, it goes down by itself. In iRacing I have to literally press the button for every lead I want to change.
Let's see if I can get close to this ACR car. When I call it
Yeah, I
in.
think I will also give it a go, a low fuel run. Although I'm not doing qualifying, just to see what's possible.
My fuel tank is full. My tires are changed. Nothing is happening, but I have to stay here. Yeah. How much was the fuel on it?
Sorry? What did you say?
How much was the only fuel?
24 seconds was fuel only, and I'm currently on my way to the pits for tire only stop.
I think it's 37.
Yeah, it will be around 35 seconds, I think.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's to know it now, and if we find out on Saturday.
What's the actual fuck R factor?
It's not R factor. It's like P1 changed it.
Yeah,
because
they have the DLC pack gives you the option to set it simultaneously or divide it so you can actually recreate series depending on what they're doing.
I'm sure I tried that
Yeah, now it's 37 seconds
weekend.
tires only.
How much?
37 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's mainly the P1 organization now changing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the DLC gives you both opportunities to set it simultaneously and separated. But now it seems like they have decided to take it separated.
It's just shit to know it like now.
I mean, it actually rewards more strategy, but yeah, it's...
Yeah, but they haven't notified anyone about it.
Yeah, and the problem is or at least we have already, also put our setup in that direction that we are, going with the softs and probably change them on every stop now.
Yeah.
So we're locked into that strategy anyway.
Yeah. But one thing to take out from that is with full tank and tires, you can change the rear wing. That's a good thing for wet setup.
Yeah.
I found out that just driving 4 is
that was a
bit unstable, but with the light rain, it's almost like the best option. Or maybe a bit damp track. It's best option to just stay with 4-wing.
Yeah. Log building finished.
But yeah.
I mean, I would say for the full sweat setup, we only go if it's really,
data logging enabled.
I don't know. I don't really wanna go for full wet setup.
Yeah.
It never works unless it rains for entire duration, because everyone is
it has to
bit
rain for
slower
more than
on
75% of the race for it to be useful.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, otherwise I think we could easily make the dry setup at least somewhat drivable in the rain.
Slap on the highest wing.
Yeah.
I would like to